Okay, here we are for part 2 of my Eleanor Rigby tutorial video. So this takes into account the main verse. So I'll just play it normally, at normal speed. But more or less normal speed, that probably a little bit slow. Anyway, so we're maintaining the muted constant low E notes. I'm playing all the melody on the G string here, so which is sort of makes it be you're playing all the bass on one string and all the melody on more or less all the melody on one string, the G. So the melody would be, I'll just do the melody on its own. G, open G, A, 4th fret G, and this is the only bit where I change strings. So I go from the 5th fret D and I slide down to the 2nd fret. So it's just doing that low notes as well. So okay, that's the first part, and I'll do the second part now. I'll do that and then have the other part in. Again, start on the open G. So that's open G, 2nd fret, 4th fret to 7th. Down to the 6th, down to the 4th. Back up to the 6th again, and we have the syncopated rhythm, just a steady low notes going on all the time. And now there we change onto the change the bass note onto the C on the A string. I'll just play that whole bit very slowly, that whole section there before we go to the C note. Okay, so we can let that note ring. I'm putting a little bit of vibrato in it as well. That's up to you. So four notes on 4 C notes there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're into the little bit at the end of the verse. So it's now there's a kind of split verse here. So we go back down to the E halfway through this C bar. So the chord changes to back to the E minor slightly before you think it really should do it. So, and then, all right, I'll just play that whole section again. Oh, made a mistake. Do it again. onto the E for 2 E notes, and then we're back onto the next line of the verse. So just the end of that again. 1, 2, and then. Now for this, because we're not singing any words, it's good to change the verse a few times so it doesn't get too repetitive. So what I often do is near the second half of the song, I'll do something like, I'll just play this normal speed. All I'm doing is a couple of little bit similar to the Paul McCartney's solo in Taxman, which is more or less done on the same string on the G. A couple of very fast pull-offs and ties. A bit of a tricky one. So you can do things like that, and what I often do as well is at the very last bit, the very last verse, I'll put a harmony in it. So I'll go. So play it on the G and the B string next to it. And then that's that. And for this next bit of this line, I'll often put, instead of the C, I'll put a C sharp in. So that's covering the second fret of the G and the B string. And then your fourth fret G, third fret B string. 7th fret. Last bit is open G and the 1st fret B string. So that whole section. It's with the C sharp. So you can do things like that to make it more interesting. So to keep it very simple, just the melody, basic. More embellishments. There. You can put that in. Sometimes I do that. Lots of different things. Harmony. Okay, and that's it. For the next part 3, I'll tackle the all the lonely people. Where do they all come from? But for this bit, that's it. So hope you enjoy doing that, and obviously you're free to add your own little embellishments or whatever. I've just sort of demonstrated a few of mine. So have fun with it.